Hey everyone, if you want to make your own podcast but you don't know where to begin, Spotify for Podcasters makes it super easy. They've got everything in one place, it's totally free, and you can make money while doing it. Here's how it works. Spotify for Podcasters lets you record and edit podcasts right from your phone or computer, so no matter what your setup is like, you can start doing it today. Then you can distribute your podcast to Spotify and pretty much everywhere else podcasts are heard. Video podcasts are also supported, and you can even conduct polls and Q&As. With Spotify for Podcasters, you can earn money in a variety of ways, including ads and podcast subscriptions. And best of all, the platform is totally free. No catch, totally free. When I wanted to start my own podcast, I did not know where to begin, and I didn't think it was even possible. And Spotify for Podcasters made it happen. They made it easy, they made it quick, and I am doing something that I love. What more can I ask for? So if you're interested in starting your own show, you can do it, and I highly recommend you give this a try. Download the Spotify for Podcasters app or go to www.spotify.com/podcasters to get started.
Hey everybody, what's up? Welcome back to another episode of Everything Kratom, the podcast about anything and everything Kratom. Great to have you with us on this Monday morning. Hope you had a good weekend. Hope your week is off to a good start. Mine is going pretty well, and today I thought that we could talk a bit about potentiators for Kratom. And we've talked about potentiators before, but today I wanted to talk about it because this weekend I kind of discovered a new one. At least it's new for me. Maybe you already know about it. But we'll find out, won't we? So let's get into it. In the past, I've talked about how there's a lot out there talking about grapefruit, oranges, citrus being one good potentiator. There's black pepper. That's considered to be one. And that you find in a lot of potentiator products when you're actually looking at vendors that sell Kratom and who have potentiating products. A lot of the time they'll have black pepper in them. Then there is turmeric. Turmeric, up until this weekend, had been the one that I think was the most effective potentiator for me when I use Kratom. And I don't remember in the past what I've said about turmeric or if I've even done an episode on turmeric. Hey, this is what happens when you have 152 episodes. It's like they all just blur together, but that's kind of the beauty of it. But anyway, I don't remember exactly what I've said about that in the past, but yeah, a little bit of turmeric, don't need much, and that's been a good potentiator for me as well, and probably the most effective until this weekend. So this weekend, I don't believe I took any Kratom on Saturday, but on Sunday I did. And I ate breakfast and started doing chores and, all the weekend things. And then about midday, I hadn't eaten lunch yet, but I wanted to take some Kratom. And I don't like taking Kratom on an empty stomach. And my stomach was somewhat empty. And I looked around the kitchen and saw bananas. And I love bananas. And they are a great snack. They pack a good amount of energy, got some potassium, and they're good for being on the go as well. So I ate a banana. And then, 5 minutes later, I took my Kratom. I think I took 2.5 grams of white Thai. And it was so much more effective than any other time when I've taken white Thai. And I couldn't wrap my head around it for a while. I was like, why is this working so well? Like, it hit within 1 minute. And I mean, like, by the time it had been 10 minutes, it was full on. And that's fast even for me. And usually I feel Kratom pretty quickly. But that was really fast. It was very strong. Not too strong, but close. And I don't know, I ran around the house cleaning up the place. I was very effective at running around the house cleaning up the place. And I felt great. Felt very good. A little bit of euphoria, which I don't commonly associate with the white Thai all that much, although I sometimes have gotten a little bit. And yeah, it just kind of took me off guard, pleasantly surprised, which is always a good thing. But I was like, what the heck caused this? So I went back into my little memory and tried to think, what was different about taking this today than any other time that I've taken white Thai before. And the only things that I could think of were that I hadn't eaten much and that what I had eaten was a banana. And it just occurred to me that it was the banana. And so today I tried the same thing in the morning. I just took, a banana, ate the banana, and then I took my green Mang Da. And yet again, green Mang Da, which takes a while to kick in for me, talking upwards of, 30 minutes for it to really take full effect, took full effect in like 10 minutes. And it was stronger than what it usually is. I took less, kind of assuming that, it was going to work. And it did. So I don't know if this is like, a good kept secret by Kratom users, or if this is just something that works well for me but won't work well for others. But for me, the banana is the best thing to have before Kratom. And to not eat, much else. I mean, I'm not saying that, I'm just going to like every time I take Kratom, I'm only going to have a banana and then don't eat anything else before. But I think that in a clutch situation where it's like being on the go, or I don't have much Kratom, like if I like, I'm in a circumstance where, I haven't ordered Kratom in a while and I don't have much on me, maybe I can use this as a tool to, expand on what I do have and make it more effective. I haven't noticed it making it last longer. I think it lasts a little bit shorter than usual. And that would make sense because I don't have much in my belly. I'm probably, processing it a lot quicker than if I had more food in my stomach. But it, a strong come on effect and a strong effect in general. And just to cover all my bases here, in the past, I have had a similar amount of food in my belly, very small amount, and this has not happened. So that's how I know that the banana is really, the player here, and not just that I haven't had much to eat beforehand. So I am officially labeling the banana a potentiator for Kratom. Here, you heard it here today. So yeah, I don't know. It's interesting. I'd be interested to hear what other people think. I have had luck with turmeric, like I said, a little bit of luck with oranges and grapefruits. I haven't really noticed anything with black pepper, but I haven't really paid much attention to that one. So that's something to try. But yeah, go figure. Bananas. So that's a little tidbit to start off the week. And today, later on, I'm going to be interviewing our friend Mohammed from Dubai, who we talked to a couple of weeks ago. We're going to be checking back in with him. And the reason why is because, on top of the fact that it's always fun to check in with people, there's a separate side to his own relationship and experience with using Kratom. And, apart from just the practical use that it has helped him with, his work, which is very demanding, and other things like that we talked about in our first episode with him. And so, he's going to expand on that. And I think that it's going to be interesting to hear, this separate side of why Kratom is helpful for him. So definitely interested in that. I hope that you all are excited to hear from him again. And we'll be doing that later today. So that's going to be going live tomorrow. So look forward to that. And otherwise, have a good start to your week. All right. Take care, everybody. Bye-bye.